When you think about respect, you probably think first about how other people treat you. You may remember a time when someone listened to you carefully, spoke to you kindly, or defended you in a difficult situation. You may also remember moments when you felt ignored, judged, or used. In those moments, it is easy to believe that respect is something that comes from outside, something that other people give or refuse to give. But there is a deeper truth. The way you respect yourself quietly teaches others how to treat you. Respecting yourself is not about being selfish or thinking that you are better than everyone else. It is about understanding your value as a human being and acting in a way that protects that value. When you respect yourself, you send a clear message. I am a person with feelings, limits, dreams, and dignity. I deserve to be treated with care, and I will also treat others with care. This message guides your words, your choices, and even your body language. Over time, people around you start to feel it. They learn what you accept and what you will not accept. One of the first ways self-respect teaches others to respect you is through your boundaries. Boundaries are the lines you draw to protect your time, energy, and emotions. For example, if a friend always calls you late at night to complain for hours and you always say yes, even when you are tired, you are teaching this friend that your rest is not important. But if you respect yourself, you learn to say, I care about you, but I need to sleep. Can we talk tomorrow? This simple sentence sends a powerful message. It says that your well-being matters. After a few times, most people adjust. They start calling earlier or learn to solve some of their problems on their own. Self-respect also shapes the way you react when someone crosses the line. Many people stay silent when they feel hurt because they are afraid of conflict or rejection. But silence often teaches the wrong lesson. It can tell others that their behavior is acceptable, even when it is not. When you respect yourself, you find the courage to speak up. You can say, when you talk to me in that tone, I feel disrespected. Please speak to me more calmly, or it makes me uncomfortable when you joke about that. I would like you to stop. You do not have to be rude, but you do need to be clear. Your calm and honest reaction becomes a powerful teacher. It shows others that you know your worth and will not allow it to be attacked. Another important part of self-respect is the standards you set in your relationships. Sometimes we accept the bare minimum because we are afraid of being alone. We convince ourselves that it is better to have someone than to have no one, even if that person often lies, breaks promises, or only appears when they need something. But when you respect yourself, you raise your standards. You choose to spend time with people who are honest, kind, and supportive. You no longer chase those who only give you half attention. This change can feel scary at first because it may mean letting go of some relationships. However, it opens space for healthier connections. People who are not willing to respect you will slowly disappear. People who value you will stay and grow closer. Your daily habits are another quiet but strong way you teach others how to see you. If you are always saying bad things about yourself, calling yourself stupid, ugly, or a failure, people around you may start to believe that this is an acceptable way to talk to you. If you treat yourself like a person who does not matter, some people will follow. On the other hand, when you show self-respect in your actions, others notice. You take care of your body by sleeping enough, eating well, and moving regularly. You take care of your mind by learning, resting, and saying no to constant negativity. You take care of your heart by spending time with people who make you feel safe and choosing activities that give you meaning. These choices show that your life is valuable. Many people will feel this value and treat you with more care. Self-respect also appears in the goals you set and the way you pursue them. When you have no goals, or when you always give up at the first difficulty, people may think that your dreams are not important and sometimes that you are not serious about yourself. But when you respect yourself, you give yourself permission to want more from life. You allow yourself to dream of a better job, a healthier body, or a more peaceful mind. Then you take small but firm steps to reach those dreams. You study, practice, ask for feedback, and try again after failure. You show that your future matters. This attitude often inspires others. They see your discipline and your patience, and they start to treat your time and your plans with more respect. Another deep way self-respect shapes the way others see you is through the way you handle mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes. We say the wrong thing, lose control, or hurt someone we love. If you lack self-respect, you may react by attacking yourself, saying, "I am useless. I never do anything right," or by denying responsibility and blaming everyone else. Both reactions push people away. But when you respect yourself, you accept your imperfections without destroying your own value. You can say, "I was wrong. I am sorry. I will try to do better." And then you actually make an effort to improve. This attitude shows maturity. People see that you take responsibility, but also that you do not throw yourself away because of one bad moment. They learn that they need to treat you with the same balance. Honest, but not cruel. Of course, self-respect is not something you build in a single day. It grows slowly through many small choices. Every time you say no to something that harms you, you add one brick to the house of your self-respect. Every time you choose honesty over pretending, you add another brick. Every time you leave a situation where you are treated badly, even if you're scared, you add a strong wall. This inner house becomes your protection. People who try to enter with disrespect find that there is no door for them. People who come with kindness, truth, and responsibility are welcomed inside. It is also important to remember that respecting yourself does not mean you will never face disrespect. There will always be people who project their pain or anger onto others. There will be people who try to test your limits to see what they can get away with. The difference is that when you respect yourself, you do not stay in those situations for long. You recognize the pattern more quickly. You step back, speak up, or walk away. You know that you deserve more than constant confusion and pain. Your actions, again and again, send the same message. This is how I treat myself. If you want to be in my life, you must treat me at least this well. In the end, respecting yourself is not only about you. It has a quiet but powerful effect on the people around you. Children learn from parents who balance kindness and firmness. Friends feel encouraged to set their own boundaries when they see you set yours. Coworkers notice that you do your job with care, but do not let others push all their responsibilities onto you. You become an example, even if you do not plan to be one. By showing that you value your own time, energy, and heart, you gently remind others that their time, energy, and heart are also important. So, if you want others to respect you more, the first place to look is not outside, but inside. Ask yourself, do I listen to my needs, or do I always put them at the bottom of the list? Do I speak to myself with the same kindness that I offer to my friends? Do I stay in relationships that damage my confidence and peace? Do I protect my dreams as something precious, or do I throw them away every time I face a difficulty? Your honest answers may be uncomfortable, but they are the starting point of change. Respecting yourself is a daily practice. It lives in your decisions, your words, and your silence. It does not mean you will never feel afraid, insecure, or lonely. It means that even when you feel those emotions, you do not abandon yourself. You stay loyal to your own value. And as you do that, day after day, you send a clear and steady signal to the world. This is who I am. This is how I should be treated. People who are ready for real respect will hear that signal, and they will respond. In this way, learning to respect yourself becomes one of the most powerful lessons you can ever teach others.